Good morning to all. Today we will discuss about cable network devices, those devices which are used in computer network. Whenever we are creating computer networks or we are creating a small group of network, using this network we want to communicate using those computers between each other, then it requires some devices. So in this lecture we discuss a brief details of some devices which are used in computer network. So let us start. First, there are so many devices. These devices are configured with the help of software as well as hardware. Hardware manufacturer, that means those devices are composed or invented, made by some manufacturers. Those are hardware devices. Using these hardware devices, we can manipulate, we can transmit our data, and communication can be established. To use those hardware devices, we have to implement some logic. We have to put some logic, and that logic, that is a software. Software use those hardware devices. So hardware devices that are used to connect computers, printers, fax machines, router, projector, as well as another mobile devices and other electronic devices to a network are called network devices. So as per the Boke's definition, what is the actual network devices? Hardware devices that are used to connect peripherals, computer devices like computers, printers, plotters, Xerox machine, projector. Those devices are connected using a hardware devices. These devices transfer data in a fast, secure and correct way over same or different network. Now see here, what is the task of network devices? To transmit our data with the speed, fast, secure as well as on a correct way. There are so many paths available, but on the correct way with a same network, that means a single network or another network. Network devices may be inter-network or intra-network. Some devices are installed on the device like NIC, Network Interface Card, or RJ45 connector, whereas some are part of the network like router, switch, etc. See, here there is a categorization of network devices. Some devices are originally mounted on the motherboard or installed somewhere on the cabinet machine, and some devices are external to the computer. Suppose NIC card, Network Interface Card. NIC card is mounted on the motherboard, as well as RJ45 connector that are used to connect your computer with the Ethernet cable, and as RJ45 connectors, whereas router, switch, hub, these are the devices are working on the external area. Now first one, that is modem. What is the use of modem? So modem is a device that enables a computer to send or receive data or telephone or cable lines. See here, whenever we are passing signals through the cable, then we are using modem. See here, there is a pattern for passing your signals. If we are passing analog signals, then that is a curve shape. This is the shape of analog signals, and this is the pattern of digital signals. Here that is high voltage and that is low voltage. It denotes as a 1 and it denotes as a 0. Same way here, 1 and 0. High, that means 1, low, that means 0. This is the digital data waveform and this is the analog data waveform. The data stored on a computer is digital, whereas a telephone line or a cable wire can transmit only analog data. Now is it clear? Whenever we are using computer, then that is a digital form of information. But when we are talking about phone calls, then we are passing voice. So voice is originally as an analog data form, right? The main function of modem is to convert digital signals into analog as well as analog signals into digital, vice versa. Modem is a combination of two devices, modulator as well as demodulator. The modulator converts digital data into analog when the data is being sent by computer, and demodulator converts the analog signals into digital. So we can say that modem is a combination of two digital devices, modulator as well as demodulator. Modulator will convert the digital data, converts the digital to analog, modulator, and demodulator it converts your analog data signals into digital. So we can say that whenever we are passing the data from the computer to telephone line, computer passes digital data and telephone line uses analog data. So we have to convert digital data into analog signal, so we can use modulator, and vice versa, telephone line to computer, then telephone line uses analog data and computer uses digital data. Then we have to convert analog to digital, then we can use demodulator. Is it clear? Okay, good. Now, types of modem. Modem can be categorized in several ways, like directions in which it data transmit, types of connection. Now here, depending on the direction of data, we can categorize modem into three categories. These are simplex, half duplex, and full duplex. In simplex way, a simplex modem can transfer data in one direction. Half duplex has capacity to transfer data in both direction, but that is a limitation is that only one can at a time. And in full duplex, in any direction you can send data with same time. This is the modem. Now a simple device RJ45, but it has a most important role to make a network. Without this we cannot connect your computer to the network. RJ45, there is a cabling pair. You can see orange white, blue white, green white, brown white. This is the pattern of cabling, RJ45 cable. RJ45 is an acronym for registered JAK45. A full form of RJ45 is registered JAK45. RJ45 connector is an 8-pin jack. There are 8 cable pair used by devices to physically connect to Ethernet based on local area networks. I hope everybody have seen this device, this pin. Whenever we are cabling our network, to make this possible, we are using this cable. The cable used for Ethernet lines are twisted pair ones and have RJ45 connector pin at the both ends. This pin goes into the corresponding socket on the device and connect the device to the internet. That is RJ45. Now Ethernet card. See here, RJ45 will connect on the socket. This is the socket. Socket directly connected with Ethernet card. LAN card. We also say that LAN card. Ethernet card, also known as Network Interface Card (NIC), is a hardware component used by computers to connect the Ethernet LAN and communicate with the other devices. These are the transistors, chip, and memory. These all are assembled in a manufacturer company, and it will produce a NIC card. An NIC card directly mounted on the motherboard. This is the socket. This is the RJ45 cable. RJ45 cable connect with this socket. This socket directly communicate with NIC card, and NIC card deals with local area network. The earliest Ethernet cards were external to the system and needed to be installed manually. But in recent era, we directly, that is inbuilt on the motherboard. In modern computer system, it is an internal hardware component. The NIC has RJ45 socket where network cable is physically plugged in. The speed of Ethernet card is up to 10 Mbps, and recently we can use 100 Mbps to also 1 Gbps. So that is a Ethernet card. Now again, a router. Router is a device. It will automatically and static IP address identifier. Now in figure we have two different types of routers. See here, this is a router and also this is a router. This is a cable connected router and this is Wi-Fi router. What is the difference? Cable connected router cannot produce the Wi-Fi range, Wi-Fi signals, so you have to compulsorily connect your device using cable. Now Wi-Fi router will produce the Wi-Fi signals, and so that we can connect our devices using Wi-Fi signals. Router is a network layer hardware device that transmits data from LAN to another if both networks support the same set of protocols. Now here we have to understand, if both the network works on same rules, same platform, then we can communicate, then we can establish the communication between two different networks. To do this, we have to pass gateway and DNS with our IP address. That may be same DNS address and same gateway using this, so we can say that a same platform network, and that may be accessed by the router. So a router is typically connected to at least two LANs and the Internet Service Provider, ISP, Internet Service Provider. It receives its data from a form of packet, which are data frames with their destination address added. Router also strengthens the signals before transmitting them. Another work of router is that it also provides a stronger modulation of signals, so that signal can pass throughout the longer distance. That is why it also called repeater. Another one, there is one concept, and that is routing table. Now see here, I want to clear one example. If we have multiple networks, say for example a network A and a network B. Network A has 10 computers, same way network B has 10 computers. Computer number 5 wants to communicate with computer number 8 of network 2. then there are so many paths available. There are so many different paths available to reach network A of 5 to network B of 8. So this is the routing. Which route is efficient, which is the nearest route, which route have less traffic, that all analysis performed by the network devices. And whenever you are passing a route, then that route is fixed in a routing table. This is called routing table. A router reads its routing table to decide the best available route the packet can take to reach its destination quickly and accurately. What it contains? Available route. Which are the available routes to send our data? Right? There are too many types of routing table, static as well as dynamic. Static routing table, we have to fix the path from 5 to 6, 6 to 9, 9 to network B has 3, 3 to 5. We have to fix like this. And in dynamic routing table, the router communicates with other router through protocols to determine which route are free. Automatically it will be managed. And after deciding a path, it also adds the router entry, the route entry into the routing tables. Now another one, and that is switch. See here, we will also discuss switch in detail in next unit, but up to this we can say that switch is a device to communicate multiple computers, multiple nodes in a single network. So switch is a network device that connects other devices to Ethernet network through twisted pair cable. It uses packet switching as well as message switching and technique to receive, store and forward data packet on the network. Switch maintains a list of network addresses. How it identify the destination? It maintains list of network addresses which are the computers are currently connected in a network. A list of all the computers are maintained on a switch. After receiving the packet, if a perfect transmission is possible, then it will send acknowledgement. Before forwarding the data, it checks for collision, CSMA-CD, and second one CSMA-CA. Check for collision, and if there is no ambiguity or collision occurs on the network, then it will transmit, then it will send the data. Data transmission speed in a switch can be double because there is multiple connectivity between computers. So directly, and switch maintain the list of computers, so directly we can communicate between two devices. This helps in maintaining network speed even during a high traffic. Another one, that is a gateway. Okay, gateway, like here, this is a way. Using this way we can transmit or we can connect all the surrounding computers, but external entity have to pass from this gate only. So as per the routine, we can say that this is the gateway. Gateway is a network devices used to connect two or more dissimilar networks. That means if we are using our intranet within a campus and we are receiving internet outside the network, then these both are dissimilar network. To maintain the dissimilar network, we can use gateway. In networking, Parallels networks that are different protocols as dissimilar network. What is the definition of dissimilar network? A gateway usually is a computer which multiple NICs, like IBM server. IBM server has a multiple NSA cards, so we can connect one card as an input and one card as an output. We can also forward both the card as a input and output port connected to different network. A gateway can also be configured completely using software. There is a very beautiful software to maintain the IBM computer, and using this IBM software we can manage the IBM server. There are so many different kinds of servers, but I prefer IBM server. As networks connect to a different network through gateways, these gateways are usually hosts or endpoints of the network. Obviously, whenever we are using a server that is a host of all the computers, then automatically that is the endpoint of our network. Gateway uses packet switching to transmit our data, and in this way it is similar to router. The only difference being router can transmit data only over the network that uses same protocol, but here gateway can transmit data with dissimilar networks with dissimilar protocols. Wi-Fi cards. In recent era we are using Wi-Fi devices. Wi-Fi devices is necessity of human beings because we are not able to move cables from one place to another place. There are so many limitations, and that's why we have to use Wi-Fi devices. So we are using Wi-Fi cards. Wi-Fi cards is a wireless fidelity. Wi-Fi technology is used to achieve wireless connections used to connect any device to the local network, like this. See, this is a Wi-Fi router. Any Wi-Fi devices can connect using Wi-Fi range to, there are so many different devices: laptop, desktop computers, Wi-Fi camera, tablet, mobile devices. The physical area of Wi-Fi network provides internet access through Wi-Fi called Wi-Fi hotspot. That is, we are using in everyday life. We are creating one hotspot, mobile hotspot, and there are so many family members can access the same hotspot. This is the hotspot. Using this hotspot, we can access same device. Hotspot can be set up at home, office, or any public spaces. A Wi-Fi card is used to add capabilities like teleconferencing, downloading digital data, video chatting, etc. Modern Wi-Fi devices are built-in network adapter card and built-in devices, Wi-Fi circuits. Okay, thank you so much.